Okay, so this is a book that I read normally around the last day of class every single year. So I know it's a little bit different this year. Unfortunately, we weren't able to say our goodbyes in person, but I'll get to see most of you next year, so that's okay. So this is called Oh, the Places You Go. And what I do with my kids is I actually have two books, one for Connor and Kaylee, and then each year their teachers, at the end of the year, will write different things in the book. And my plan is to keep this going until they're in 12th grade. Hopefully we'll see how it goes. So the whole book is filled with different, notes and things from all their teachers up until they graduate high school. And then that'll be theirs to keep so they can look back on it and see all their teachers. So far we have quite a collection. This is Connor's book. But it's just a neat thing to do to keep, the memories going from year to year. So that's just what we do here. But I'm going to read it to you, and it's called Oh, the Places You Go. Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the guy who'll decide where to go. You'll look up and down streets, look them over with care. About some you'll say, I don't choose to go there. Your head is full of brains and your shoes are full of feet. You're too smart to go down any not so good street. You may not find any you'll want to choose down. In that case, of course, you'll go straight out of town. Look at that guy right there. It's opener there in the wide open air. That looks like a nice place to go, huh? Out there, things can happen and frequently do to people as brainy and footsie as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew, just go right along. You'll start happening too. That looks like a fun thing. Oh, the places you'll go. That almost makes me a little dizzy if you look at it. Oh my goodness. You'll be on your way up. You'll see great sights. You'll join the high flyers to soar to higher heights. That looks like fun. Except for me, I don't like heights. I don't like going very high. You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang and soon you'll take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be the best of the best. Wherever you go, you'll top all the rest. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say, so sadly but true, the bang-ups, the hang-ups can happen to you. You'll get all hung up by a prickly perch, and your gang will fly on and be left in a lurch. Uh-oh. You'll come down from that lurch with an unpleasant bump, and the chances are then you'll be in a slump. And then when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily done. And that's the truth. Trust me, I know. You'll come to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are lighted, but mostly they're darked. A place you can sprain both your elbow and chin. How do you sprain your chin? Dare you stay out? Dare you go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win? And if you go in, should you turn left or right or 3/4, or maybe not quite? Simple it's not, I'm afraid you'll find a mind maker-upper to make up his mind. You can get so confused that you'll start into race down a long wiggled roads at a breaknecking pace and grind on for miles across a weirdish wild space and headed, I fear, toward the most useless place, the waiting place. I don't like the waiting place. I don't like waiting for anything. For people just waiting for the train to go or a bus to come or a plane to go or the mail to come or the rain to go or the phone to ring or the snow to snow or waiting around for a yes or a no. Or waiting for their hair to grow. Not right now. Everybody's hair's growing long right now, huh? Everyone is just waiting. Waiting for the fish to bite, or waiting for a wind to fly a kite, or waiting around for Friday night, or waiting perhaps for their Uncle Jake to pot to boil, or better break, or strings of pearls and pair of pants, or wigger with curls another chance. Everyone is just waiting. That sounds kind of boring, huh? No, that's not for you. Somehow you'll escape all that waiting and staying, and you'll find brighter places where the boom bands are playing. That looks like much more fun to me. With banner flip-flapping, what's more you'll ride high, ready for anything under the sky. Ready because you're that kind of guy or girl. Oh, the places you'll go. There's fun to be done. There are points to be scored, and there are games to be won, and the magical things you can do with that ball and make you the winningest winner of all. Fame. You'll be famous as famous can be, with the whole wide world watching you win on TV. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Except when they don't, because sometimes they won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too, games you can't win, because you'll play against you. All alone, whether you like it or not, alone will be something you'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet the things that scare you right out of your pants. There's some down the road between hither and yon that can scare you so much you don't want to go on. But on you will go through the weather be foul, on you will go through the enemy's prowl, on you will go through the Hankin Crow's hell, onward up many a frightening creek, right through the arm, even though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak. And on you will hike, and I know you will hike far and face up to your problems wherever they are. And you'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. Be sure when you step with care and great tact. And remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left. Uh-oh, if you do that, you might trip. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98 3/4% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. So, be your name Bucksbaum, Bixie, or Bray, or Mortis Hot Kai, Allie, Van, Allen O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today's your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. And that's the places you go.